All right. I think we're good to go here. Welcome everyone to episode of Fools of Fantasy, Lost Mine of Phandelver. We're going to pick up where we left off a couple of weeks ago. So a few bits of information for our intro. Firstly, if you like what you see here, please subscribe, follow, comment, especially on both Twitch and YouTube. We're streaming live to Twitch right now. Once this is all done, we're going to send it over to YouTube. Every comment helps, every follow helps. We're trying to get up to 100 followers on YouTube so that we can get our own URL over there. If you're able to share it with friends if you like it, we'd really appreciate it. Get the word out. One of the new things I'm going to be starting up today is while you are listening, if for people on Twitch, speak up. Let us know who your favorite character or player is. When we get to our break in a couple of hours from now, I'm going to tally up the votes, and the winner of the most popular player character is going to get inspiration for the next session. Same thing goes for YouTube. I'm going to be tallying up, take a look at the comments that everybody makes on YouTube. Whoever gets the most votes is going to get inspiration for the session after that. So please let it be known. Who do you like? Now, moving on to the game. Let's get over to you. So you guys, when we left off, who wants to recap us onto what happened last time?
Oh. Well, a group of hardy adventurers decided to go looking for a couple of lost individuals. We came across a couple of goblins trying to form an ambush. We stealthily but successfully took them out and infiltrated their abode until they reverse ambushed us, and we nearly almost died until Madison showed up in the nick of time to heal us all and get us back into the action, from which we fled. And now we are currently debating whether or not we go back and finish off those goblins in the cave, or if we should just deliver the goods that we have back to the main town and just forget the goblins.
All right, sounds great.
Tell me if I missed anything, but
that sounds about right. And it looks like you guys are currently on the outside of the caverns, healing up after your near defeat at the hands of 4 goblins. And I'd like to also mention a couple of... we had Cordiv, who was an MVP on the last session, showing up at the most crucial moment to get everybody healed up before there was a TPK. We also had another MVP, which was Lazu, who put 4 goblins to sleep, including himself. Which allowed them to quietly slay a bunch of goblins. And now, it's up to you guys. Sitting outside the cave, licking your wounds. What are you guys going to do?
Well, we found I didn't find them, but if I'm remembering correctly, you all found the horses of Gundren and I forgot his companion.
Sildar.
Yeah.
Sildar.
You found their horses outside, and there's no sign of these individuals.
Correct.
Well,
I personally think we need to look for them in the cave.
Yeah, I owe a lot to Gundren. If I could pay that back even in part, I would be happy.
Now, we can't leave them to goblins.
we've already took out these many goblins. Let's just finish the job.
That's the spirit.
Wait, am I awake yet?
Yeah, we made camp. You were able to rest and recover over the night.
A nice long rest. Wonderful.
So we've still got the wolves inside, and we're probably going to need to look out for those flooding caverns again.
Let's hope not.
Who wants to go first?
I believe it should be me. Last time I was fortunate to arrive mostly unharmed.
Well, it depends. Do you want to go in guns or swords and bows blazing, or do you want to be stealthy about it?
Stealth is not my expertise. I prefer to walk in and crush some skulls.
Yeah.
It is a very manly way of looking at it.
I'd say I know my weaknesses better than I'm brave. So if you would all follow me, start making our way into vengeance and hopefully rescue.
Making our way downtown.
Yeah.
Walking fast, faces past, and we're homebound. Oh,
I
I
forget
can't
how to
control my
move.
token.
Using that tool. There we go. That's how we do it.
Oh, I can't control it. It's just being very slow. Raj.
Yeah. So there were wolves here, right? That were chained up, tied up?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Who was it? Was it Widget who fed them last night?
Yes.
Did you think you made any friends? Might we be able to bring them along with, or should they?
Not just last night. You guys didn't take a long rest, did you?
Oh,
We ended last session with a long rest.
Did
Yeah.
We set camp and used the wagon to barricade ourselves.
you? Okay,
Absolutely.
perfect. Then yes, last night the dogs were fed.
All right. Do they respond favorably to my entrance?
They are eyeing you, but they're not growling terribly loud, but they are eyeing you.
I will take. I have rations. That should be perfect.
Give him some dead goblin. That's what we did last time.
Well, yeah, there's some dead goblin right there. Could we bring that along and deliver?
Just throw out little pieces. It'll eventually probably get tired of goblin, but who cares?
Sounds like it's a little hungry. So yeah, Aaron, with the help of the others, I will bring one of these goblins in and toss it to the wolves.
Sounds great. And they eagerly lay down and start tearing apart the remains of the goblin, enjoying their breakfast.
All right. So do you want to just do this move at standard speed, or will you interrupt me when I start running into danger?
Oh, I'll be interrupting you when you run into danger.
I'll move square by square then.
I hate when Aaron says, "Everybody stop moving."
Yeah.
All right. Have there been any changes up here with the bridge? Are the corpses still in place?
You can see the corpses that are there, and it looks like some corpses have been tossed off the bridge above.
There are definitely still more in here. Did you all clear this left tunnel?
Nope.
We did not. It was too steep.
Yeah, it's just
Oh, it's a... Gotcha.
We were kind of falling over ourselves trying to get up there. It's possible, but we weren't doing well.
All right. Then let's hopefully continue this path. There's no way to climb onto the bridge, right?
The bridge is about 20 feet above you.
Okay. How much rope do I have? I have 50 feet of rope.
Goblins don't seem all that concerned with their own kin if they're just yeeting them off the bridge.
No, they are spineless
They're
monsters.
goblins.
Would you rather continue up the tunnel or take the bridge? I think we might be able to ascend.
Well, I think we did a pretty good job of clearing the way already, so let's just continue the bridge way. Shall we?
All right, everybody stop moving.
No.
And let's grab...
Oh, I don't know if I said it explicitly, but I am pretty much always going to have light cast on my shield.
Okay.
Unless I decide to do something different.
Alright, let's make
Why I
sure
can
you've
see.
got light on there.
Yeah, I can see, so
Okay,
that's not a concern.
great.
Oh, I'm gonna be hanging out near you then, because I don't got dark vision.
And let's take that sleep off of Lazu. I don't think you're sleeping anymore.
I'm sleepwalking.
And let's... I am going to need the slain. What is your passive perception?
Yeah. Good question. It's just 10 plus wisdom, right?
That's
Or-
correct. Or plus your perception
no.
skill bonus.
Okay, so 15.
15. Awesome. You see a goblin up here that is getting ready to come out onto the bridge.
Mhm.
And let's grab this next goblin. Yep. So you can react right now against this goblin here if you want.
Okay, I'd like to take a quick shot at him then.
Okay. Problem is right now you've got a he's inside a cavern, but you're able to hear him screaming a battle cry as he's starting to come out.
Okay, so then what I'd actually like to do is hold my action, wait for him to come out onto the bridge, and then take my shot at him.
Sounds good.
But can I use my bonus action to let Madison know you have company?
Absolutely.
Alright, Madison, you got company coming.
Who's Madison?
Or, is that his name?
That's my name, but Cordiff is the character.
Oh, Corey, my bad. I got confused.
Draylee, what's your passive perception?
Alright, my character, everything on Roll20 is going very slow for me. Passive perception.
And again, if you need to close out of your Twitch stream, just free up bandwidth, go for it.
I don't know if that'll help.
15.
It's just a map, I think.
Yeah, I don't even have it open anymore.
Okay.
It's a 15, Aaron.
All right. So you can hear the screams of a goblin, goblin's battle cry.
All right. I'm gonna rush out here. Try. And not seeing anything, I'm just gonna hold my turn since I don't think I could tell where it came from.
Okay. Cordiff, you have been alerted to this, and what is your passive perception as well?
I actually don't know. Let me find out. Does it say it on the sheet, or do I have to calculate it?
It should be on the sheet.
Oh, there it is, 13.
Yeah, it's like a little bit down.
Yeah, right underneath
Yep.
skills.
So you see this goblin coming out onto the bridge, screaming his battle cry.
Okay. I will.
Aaron, what does the goblin sound like?
What is a goblin battle cry?
Yeah, could you give us a demonstration? Oh, perfect.
I'd be scared if I heard that.
Alright, so I will strike with my hammer against my shield, tolling like a bell, and hopefully this goblin will fail his wisdom save. The DC is 13.
All right.
And he's not injured at all, right?
No, he's not.
Okay.
You said you're tolling the bells,
Yeah. Can I
and
just-
he definitely fails his wisdom save.
Yeah.
Ah, tolling the dead. Okay. Go ahead and roll up damage on that.
Alright. I don't know why it doesn't do it automatically, but I'll type it manually.
Yeah, there's a setting you can put to say whether you want it to
Oh,
show
wait.
damage or whatever.
You said he's not damaged?
That's correct.
Okay, then that's the wrong damage. That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be.
Okay. I'll
That's
take it.
about as good as you can get. And
Yeah.
that battle cry is instantly cut short, and you just hear a thump as he falls flat onto the ground, just barely having made it out onto the bridge. And let's...
The ringing of the forge is always intimidating to those who are weak.
Let's get this part right.
I rolled a 10 on the D12. I feel really bad. Oh, they're brutal.
That's alright, you rolled an 8 on the D8.
Yeah,
So...
I mean, I still murdered him.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it would have been much more terrifying.
Alright. Did I get my shot?
Yes, you do. You're holding your shot to waiting for this goblin to come out. Just before the goblin comes out, Draylee comes rushing out in front of you, forcing you to adjust your aim. And you see the goblin and quickly release, just launching right into the side of the cave wall. Let's go back to this goblin. And he is going to fire a short bow at Draylee. The arrow launches, and Draylee steps off to the side, slaps the arrow out of the air, and snaps it in two as it lands into the stream. Another goblin comes out onto the bridge, fires another short bow shot at Draylee. And in that one fluid motion, after slapping one out, you turn your hand and slap the other arrow out coming on the other side of you as it goes flying into the wall.
I've still got it.
Widget.
Alright. I can't see anything, so I'm going to move. 2, 3. And I see a goblin on the bridge, so I'm going to grab my arcane focus and cast a firebolt.
Your firebolt screams up right over the head of Draylee, over the head of Cordiff, slams into the goblin as his chest hair starts to singe and burn. He screams in pain.
When it retargets like that, it moves me to something that I can't see. It's so much scarier.
All right. You heard the guys. Get some for Yeti GSP. Specifically Billy. I'm not sure who Billy is, but let's get him. Let's get a dex check. Oh. And for those who are watching, just a reminder, vote for who your favorite player character is. And at the end of this, in about an hour and a half here, the person who gets the most votes is going to wind up with inspiration. Lazu, you're up.
I don't see any of the goblins here, do I? Move on up. Next to my friends over here. Oh my god, it's a graveyard over here. Okay. I see this guy on this bridge, right?
Yep.
Take it to my daggers and load my team at great speeds.
Your first dagger goes flying, hits right in between the eyes of this goblin. And he goes flying off the bridge onto the ground below. You have no need to throw your second dagger.
Wonderful.
Save it for yourself.
I save it for myself. Well, what an easy encounter when you have a cleric in the front taking all of the damage.
Slain, you are up.
Let's see. This lag.
Just lagging hard.
Oh yeah. It's not going where I want it to go. Alright, so there's 10. One. Prepare a shot for if anything comes out over there.
Sounds good. That's right. Draylee, it's all up to you. They're cheering for you in chat.
Alright, well, I still can't see anything, so I'm going to try and make my way through these guys if I can. And is this water getting any deeper as we go up, or it's still pretty shallow?
It's still pretty shallow.
Okay. And that's as far as I can move. I still can't see anything. Where are they?
Alright. Cordiff.
Alright. Can I hear anything above?
If you want to make a perception check, that'll be your action.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. Get my character sheet open. Alright. Perception.
There is another goblin you can hear from over here that is starting to run at you.
Okay. Could I whistle to try and draw its attention toward me?
Sure.
Yeah.
Give me a charisma check.
Okay. Just straight charisma?
Straight charisma.
Oh, I don't know how that...
Or actually, make that persuasion.
Okay. Persuasion. Am I proficient?
All right.
Not that perfect.
Widget.
Alright. See here. We move up 5, 10. And there's a new goblin up there. Alright, I'm going to try to cast a firebolt, whisper some words, and
Your firebolt goes up above the goblin's head, hits the cavern wall up above, and blows out a few stones, small stones that kind of rain down on the goblin from above. Another goblin comes out on the bridge, immediately knocks an arrow and fires at Widget, hitting Widget for 8 points of piercing damage.
oh, I'm down.
And you hear him laughing. The hunter, whose name I'm forgetting already. You hear him yelling out, 1 down, 5 to go. Lazu, you're up.
I'm going to target this one with my dagger, throw it out, and as a bonus action, yikes! And as a bonus action, I'm going to use Healing Word on Widget.
Great. Widget, take 4 points of healing and a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
And Lazu, your dagger, your sight immediately switches over to Widget as you fling your dagger off to the side. Without looking very much, the dagger just flies up and hits underneath the bridge before dropping back down onto the ground.
Oof.
Slain, you're up.
Gonna move over here. Hey, let's see. This goblin's alive, correct?
Sure is.
Alright, I'm gonna take a shot at him.
Okay. You knock an arrow, loose it, and it flies right into the neck of the goblin. He starts choking on his own blood before falling on top of another dead goblin, starting to create a little bit of a pile here. Draley.
Alright. I can finally see one of these goblins. I would like to try and... How high up is the bridge here?
20 feet.
Oh. Well, I can't jump that high. Yep. I'm gonna just stay right here and cheer my team on.
Alright. Oh, now I'm starting to get some of that lag you guys have been experiencing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had
Yeah,
it
it's
yet.
real bad.
Oh, lucky you.
Right? A goblin comes up the stone steps behind Slain with a scimitar raised. He swings a scimitar at Slain, but you throw your bow behind your back, blocking his blow. As he screams in frustration. You quickly
Totally meant to do that.
You quickly look around at this guy, and he looks a little bulkier, a little beefier than the standard goblin. Cordiff.
Alright. I'm going to try and aid my companion. Is it difficult terrain to move across all these corpses?
Yes.
Alright. See. That's an extra 10 feet. That's as far as I can go in total.
Okay.
And then I will attack this bulkier goblin who has charged in.
Okay.
Let's see. Swinging my mace at him.
While he's focused on Slain, you bring your mace around off to the side, hit him in the back of his shoulder as he flinches and yelps from the wound. Widget.
Alright, I'm going to cast a firebolt at the guy that wounded me so grievously.
Leaving nothing to chance, you summon up your energies and let that firebolt grow brighter and brighter in your hand, up to the point where you're not even sure the palm of your hand can take the heat. At the last possible moment, you unleash it. It flies into the chest of the goblin, engulfing him in flame, as only cinder flies off the edge of the bridge.
I'm going to move a little bit after that.
Lazu.
I am going to slowly and carefully move up. And by that I mean the lag is going to cause me to slowly and carefully move anywhere, no matter what. And I'm going to use Vicious Machiavellian. You smell very poor, and I do not like being anywhere around you. So, just ugly face.
He hesitates in his swinging as he stops to smell his armpits and slain.
Let's see. So it's a bonus action to put the bow and bring out a short sword.
Yes.
Okay,
To do a full swap is a full action, but if you want to drop the bow, it's a free action, and draw the sword, it's a bonus action.
Okay, I'll do that, and I'll take a swing at him.
Okay. Your short sword jabs him in the gut, slips out smoothly as he starts bleeding from his stomach area. Draylee.
I would like to try and move through Cordiff to the other side here.
Okay, acrobatics check. You're good.
Squeeze behind him, pull out my quarterstaff, and bring it right down on this guy's head here.
And he watching you squeeze past Cordiff. As you raise your staff, he is totally prepared. Raises his scimitar up above his head and blocks the blow.
But is he prepared for my other hand that he wasn't looking at coming up from behind?
No, he wasn't. That
Didn't think so.
the quarterstaff, nothing more than a feint, draws his attention up above as your other hand comes down below, punches him right into that open wound, reaches into him, grabs his intestines out and pulls them. Shows him his intestines before he falls down to the ground dead.
I got a little carried away there. I don't know if that's me.
Call him out.
You are out of combat.
He is all about that Zen.
I'd like to pick up my longbow.
Okay.
And I would also like to see if I can tell if there's any more around or if
Sure.
whatnot.
Give me a perception. You can hear the sounds of, just the faint sounds of goblin chatter off to the south.
Alright, I'm going to look at the road back. Alright, we need to stay a little bit quiet. There's still more goblins out there. I hear them chattering to the south.
Is everyone feeling intact after that last battle?
I wash my hands in the river, get the goblin blood off. Right as rain.
After that brutal execution.
Did this goblin have a bow on him at all?
Yes, he did. He had a short bow.
Alright, I'd like to take some of his arrows.
Alright, you're able to collect 4 arrows.
While we're doing that, could I collect some of my daggers that are on the ground?
Yeah.
Nope, those are lost forever.
You're able to pick up all those daggers.
Okay, dope.
And as Unbelievable says, there's always more goblins.
Absolutely.
Yeah, great.
I said, yeah, great.
Well, if you want to take this quiet as we approach, I like jangle my chainmail. It might be best for me to stay in the back.
Yeah, I think I could get us up close, but and take them out.
Take a moment to remind our viewers, vote for your favorite player or character, and once we get to our break in about an hour or so here, that the most popular one is going to get inspiration.
I guess I'll take.
You wanna take
the
the lead,
and I'd
Slade?
like to do it stealthily.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
Cordiff, do you still have light on your shield? If so,
Oh, it,
I'm hang out near you.
special.
Slane announces loudly to the group, "Guys, be quiet! I'm stealthy!"
So many Slaneisms.
Yeah.
Typical Slane.
Widget's gonna raise his hand. I was stealthy! I was stealthy!
Well, guess stealth is out the window.
Let's see. South is across the bridge, right?
I'm sorry?
South is across the bridge. I'm guessing
Yes.
we're going
Or south is down this way.
down this way. Okay. Like,
these pools of water in here.
that's a goblin bathhouse.
And everyone stop moving.
Oh god.
Well, I'm waiting for Cordiff to move, but
I'm staying in the back until things happen because I am not quiet.
oh, right. Well, you're my light source, so I guess I'm staying back here too.
I think my light source is bigger than it should be, although.
We have got a vote for Draley, or as he likes to be called, Dr. Dre.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Tanglewing. Great name. You've got our first vote in. There's a wolf that has noticed Slane sneaking around the corner. It immediately lunges in, going in for the attack. It runs straight at Slane and just snaps at him. Slane, your senses pick the running beast coming at you so fast that as it leaps at you, you take your bow, and with the butt end of the bow, push the creature back. We also have a vote for Slane. We got one vote Draley, one vote Slane.
Hey.
And Slane, you're up.
I'd like to use my bonus action to bring out my other short sword.
Okay.
Then use my action to attack with the first one.
Wasting no time. You pull out your other short sword, and with your offhand, jab at the wolf that just came at you, getting right into its shoulder. And I missed.
And then I'd like to move right there.
Where is Widget? Go ahead and roll yourself into initiative.
Okay.
He's stealthy, remember?
I am
Yes.
stealthy.
Oh, Widget got a 16. So we accidentally skipped Widget.
And we'll put him there. So, coming out from this cavern to the south, a large bugbear comes running out there. No Cuba Crown! And coming out there, he raises up a large morning star, swinging it at Slain. Slain, you block the morning star with both of your short swords in a cross fashion, as you can feel the might of this bugbear coming down on top of you. Widget, you're up.
1, 2. I would like to move through Draylee, so that'll be an acrobatics check.
Slain, you got yourself a second vote. Thank you, Yeti.
All right.
And you're good, Widget?
Okay. I'm gonna stop by the wolf and extend my hands and concentrate and cast burning flames. Or is it burning hands or burning flames?
Burning hands.
Burning hands. That's what I want to do. At an angle, preferably not to hurt Slain.
This
I
one.
guess I have a thing for that, don't I?
I think you do.
Okay, so
Uh-oh.
It's a burrito.
It's a competition here. We got another vote for Draylee, 2-2. Thanks a lot, Hardisas.
so kind of that way. I don't know how to make it bigger, but
And so to make it bigger, you just
I'm
drag it
not
on
sure how
the
that
corners. And
oh,
So
that's
that-
yeah, more like that. Yeah.
that's going to get the wolf as well as the bugbear.
All right.
The at DC 13, the wolf is caught in this as a gust of flame goes right past the wolf, burning his fur, burning his skin, and he falls down into a smelly lump. The bugbear, you see him bringing his morning star up to block some of the blow, but too late. The flames start coming in and covering him, raising the heat. You can see the morning star starting to get red hot as his beard catches on fire and completely burns away.
All right.
Another goblin comes running out and runs to the back of the pool. He's got his bow drawn. Looks like he's about ready to fire. A second goblin comes up next to him, also ready to fire. Draylee, you are up.
Alright. I would like to... I assume these are shallow as well. I can run into these.
You sure can. They are difficult terrain.
So double movement.
Yes.
That's as far as I can get then, actually.
Okay.
Is there... Can I defend against oncoming arrows? Can I get ready for that in some way?
Future levels of monk, you'll be able to.
No, that's
You can
bonus
take
action.
defensive
Can he,
stance.
can he use dodge as an action?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, that's, yeah, kind of what I was going for then.
Yep.
I would like to use dodge.
Okay. Wazoo.
Right. Come on, Cody, if we need to get into the fight, shall we? Let us move on. Alright. There's the combat. I'm gonna attack. Can I see this one through this wall?
This here is a stalagmite that's going to give him partial cover. This here is just a low stone wall, maybe 2 feet tall, and you can see him over that.
Okay. Alright, well then I'm gonna move right here to get a better shot on this guy. And throw my dagger out. Oh. I could have rolled better.
Yeah, as two daggers go out, screaming right past Draley. Draley, you can hear the wind zip right by your ear, and then it clangs against the wall next to the goblin.
Just
Oh, it's
turn around and
just a
stare at
document
him.
I cannot see. That's what it is.
So, just a quick note before we get started. I can see all the way down here. I should only be able to see about to here.
Let's see here.
It's 20 feet bright, 20 feet dim.
Yeah. Let's see what's going on here. I might have to update my macro.
Yeah. But all that said, I just...
Yeah, that's what I've got is 20 feet bright, 20 feet dim set. So, but you're still able to see all the way down there?
Yeah.
Huh.
I've got basically infinite vision at the moment.
Wonderful. Roll 20 bugs for the win.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 30 feet. Right there. From here, I will once again hammer my shield, tolling as a bell does, just to make the wisdom save DC 15 on the bugbear.
Okay.
That is the wrong button.
Oh,
Spare the dying.
you sure you don't want to spare the dying?
Pretty sure I don't.
And go ahead and roll damage with a die 12.
Alright. Not bad at all.
The sound of your hammer against your shield rings out, and you see the bugbear grab his head with one of his hands, and with the mace in his other hand as he's trying to hold it, it starts rocking back and forth. Widget.
I am a little tired, so I am just going to cast Firebolt at the bugbear.
Okay.
So I concentrate, arcane focus, say a couple words.
Your firebolt whizzes right past Slain. Slain, you feel the heat of the bolt pass you as it slams into the bugbear. This time, just a little bit above his face, burning away his eyebrows and his hair. His entire head is bald. And you can see scars and boils forming on his face. You didn't think it could get any uglier, but he did.
Alright.
Slain.
See if we could finish off this bugbear. I'd like to do that. And then attack with my other one.
Okay.
There.
The first one you stab in at his obvious face. Yeah, the point of pain for him. But he raises his mace and shoves your sword back. Never seeing the blow that hit him down below. Just scraping along his side. The bugbear screaming in pain, swings his morning star at Slain, and the two of you. Well, he blocked your short sword with his morning star initially. he just shoves back, and you just start having a battle of wills between the two. Goblin looses an arrow at Draley. Or, excuse me, not an arrow, but a javelin. He throws a javelin at Draley, who was ready for the assault. You grab the javelin out of midair and throw it down into the water. The next goblin throws another javelin at Draley, and just as quickly you grab it with your other hand, tossing that down into the water. And as quickly
I can do this all day.
And as quickly as you do it, it is your turn to respond.
All right. I'm going to run up on this guy that just shot at me and take a swing at him with my quarterstaff.
All right. As you run up, he pulls out his scimitar and blocks your quarterstaff with his scimitar.
All right. I'll follow up with an unarmed.
And he bounces out of the way of your fist with a bit of a giggle. Lazu.
I am going to try and finish this guy off with a vicious mockery. And by try, I mean probably fail miserably. Hey, Oogie, why don't you come over here and fight someone your own size? Even though he's probably like 2 feet taller than me.
And he looks and goes, huh? Cordiff.
It's acrobatics to pass through Lazu, right?
Correct.
Is this completely impassable, or could I fit like between the gap?
It's impassable.
All right.
Pass through
You're
me
good.
where? I'm right here.
I think you meant widget.
Sorry, you're right.
Oh.
Lazu's name shows up on Widget's token.
Oh, gosh. Oops.
Well, it puts it below the token, so I got that wrong. Is that enough to move through?
Yes.
All right. Then I can get there, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Could I get right here, or would that be slightly too far? With this is
You're
difficult
good.
terrain, I assume.
Yep.
As
So
is Lazu.
Lazu is not difficult, so you're good.
All right, perfect. We're using flanking, yeah.
We sure are.
Excellent.
And flanking is going to give you a +2.
All right. I will swing my hammer at him, hopefully doing an effective hit.
So coming around, he starts watching you, and as you move around him, and he immediately looks back to Slane. Just as he's distracted with Slane, your mace hits him upside the head. You hear a crack, and he falls down to the ground in 2 thumps, just down on his knees and down onto his chest.
A well-struck blow can be more than enough to shatter even the hardest of metals.
Widget.
Alright. I'm gonna move here and toss a firebolt at the nearest goblin. I hate goblins.
The firebolt screams across by everybody, starts dipping down into the water, turning the water into steam. As it hits the goblin in the knee, his entire leg blackens and starts to bubble and boil. And you can see he drops down to one leg as he starts tending to the wound. He is now stunned. Slain.
So you said it's difficult terrain in the water, right?
That's correct.
Should be able to make it there. And I'll just attack the stone goblin.
The
That didn't hit on.
it did hit him. You've got him at advantage. So at advantage and flanking, as you drag your sword into him while he's down, into his back. And he just keeps in one motion as he went down to tend to his wound, he keeps falling down face first into the water. And are you done?
So, well, I can't do anything else now, so.
All right. Goblin's going to swing at Draylee. And as you're feeling good from everything that you've been doing, you're surprised when he swings his scimitar in an actually decent fashion, cutting upwards against you, dealing 6 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
You are unable to take reactions until the end of your next turn. And you are up.
Oh boy.
I want retribution against this guy in front of me. I'm going to take my quarterstaff and swing at his legs.
And you wince from the blows. You swing your quarterstaff. The blow starts to throb a little bit, and you slip and miss him with your quarterstaff.
I'm following up with a throat chop.
The chop goes just below his throat, just right on the bone right beneath his throat there, cutting up a little bit, and he starts choking. Just as he does so, you turn your hand a little bit and move it right up into his throat, collapsing his windpipe. He keeps choking and choking, unable to breathe, until he falls down dead. And you are out of combat.
I swear I'm not meaning to make these terribly violent endings.
Looking at yourself horrified.
I think tell me more of your secrets, old man.
Really, for someone so old, you are so brutal.
Down here, Jim.
It comes with age.
Your brutality comes with age.
Did we get 20 XP or 10 XP that bugged and ran towards?
Oh. I don't know. Oh, I see what happened. Yeah, ignore that.
Okay.
I was about to say,
Ignore
I'm
both?
not going to keep track.
No, don't worry about that.
Alright. Widget, Draylee, both of you took a number of blows. Are you able to keep going, or do you need to cover?
I took a number, and that number was 1. Thank you.
Yes.
But yes, that would be nice. That would be nice. It was quite a blow.
I'm about half strength. I'm hurting.
I just know that you're hurting
I
with
can make it
that fire blast thing you did there.
Yeah, I think if you stay in the back, Widget, we should be able to protect you. Draylee, you
Yeah, I think that'll be okay.
up close and personal with your companion or with your opponents. I will cast Healing Word to help him. Ooh, nice.
You gain 7 experience or 7 hit points.
7 XP, quick, take it.
Yeah. You need a spell that gives XP.
That would be amazing. I think you would hate it just as much as the modify value spell.
I think that it should be a warlock spell, so they get it back every single short rest, and they just keep spamming that.
Right. So,
Who did you heal?
Drayli.
Oh, okay.
as you guys start walking into this room, sacks and crates of looted provisions are piled up in the south end of this large cave. To the west, the floor slopes towards a narrow opening that descends into darkness. A larger opening leads north down a set of natural stone steps. The roar of falling water echoes from the cavern that you just exited. In the middle of this cavern, the coals of a large fire smolder.
I'd like to take a look around, specifically around that place that goes down, so see if there's any more goblins or any kind of movement or like it's been
Sure.
disturbed at all.
That place that goes down is just over here.
Sorry, where was that? I had my thing up, couldn't see it.
It's right over here.
Okay. Alright, and you want perception? Or just look?
Yeah, you could just head on over there and look.
Alright, we'll do.
I'd like to come over here and see what these provisions are all about. This just seemed like stuff that they looted from...
Oh, it's our friends.
Yeah, looking down, you could see down below you, about 30 feet, are the wolves that are still enjoying the bones of a goblin. Lazu, the provisions that you're looking at down there, they are all boxes and barrels that are emblazoned with the symbol of a lion head.
Ooh. Do I recognize that symbol?
Give me a history check. And
All right.
you recognize the symbol as belonging to the Lion Shield Coster. The Lion Shield Coster is a merchant group that is relatively prevalent around the northern areas of the Sword Coast.
Okay. Neat. I will alert the rest of the group of my findings.
I wonder if they'd be grateful
wants to search.
for our efforts.
Widget wants to search for treasure.
Looking around, you do find a chest.
Is that locked?
It is not.
Is it breathing?
Luckily, it is not. Though it has two very prominent fangs.
Ah, seems safe. Go for it, Widget.
I jest about the fangs.
What's the worst that could happen? I'm going to poke it with one of my hammers and swing the lid open.
All right. Inside, you find 600 copper, 110 silver, 2 potions of healing, a jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes. And the frog is... It's pretty small. It's small enough to fit within like a pocket or a pouch.
Cute.
I wrote it down so we can split it up later. So, unless someone wants the healing potion right now.
We should definitely distribute them. There's still a bridge we have yet to cross. There may be more enemies still out throughout this cave.
Somebody said there's always more goblins.
Do I? Yeah. So we want to stay here
What was
and take a break, or we going to keep moving?
I'd rather not give them a chance to ambush us.
Well, right here seems a pretty solid spot over to wherever that way was. It's just our wolf friends.
The cave cannot be that big, right? We must find
There's that bridge.
Le bridge. Let us go.
Like,
Yeah.
And where did these goblins come from? Did they bust out from behind the waterfall? Because I didn't see them.
By the fire.
I would like to.
They came out of this room?
Probably.
I'd like to continue stealthily up towards the bridge.
Okay, get me a stealth roll, please.
I will once it stops lighting. There.
All right. You wisened up this time. You stopped announcing to everyone that you're stealthy.
Oh, I think they got the point across. Yeah. All right. And as I'm going forward, I would like to keep an eye for like goblin tracks and possibly traps.
Okay. And give me perception.
Got it.
Okay.
I'd like to stealthily follow my friend.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth.
For whatever reason, I can't see like the bridge. Like, I can see the outline of it, but I can't see like any light.
Let's fix that for you, shall we? Sorry.
There we go. Perfect.
Yep. And get you the other side of the bridge visible as well. Eventually. There it goes.
There we go. See, the lag sucks.
It does.
I'll whisper back to Widget. Coast looks clear so far.
Coast looks clear, everybody.
Can I see this guy, or is that like a little cliff area where I can't even see him?
No, you can see him. He's up on top of a cliff.
Okay.
And what you see is he looks to be kneeling down and eating something.
Okay, in that case, I'd like to come back here, or kind of off back to the side, let Drayli know what I see. Like, there's a goblin over there. He seems to be eating something. I might be able to pick him off before he announces anything. But let everybody else know to be prepared.
Okay. I'll relay that to the rest of the group.
And with that, I guess I will try and take my shot at the goblin.
Okay. Good luck. Taking careful aim, you wait for a moment, hold your breath, and release. With a zip, the arrow flies up over, slams into the side of into his shoulder, upper arm, and he screams in surprise and pain. And combat is about to begin.
If lag will allow it.
Yeah. Everybody roll initiative.
Okay, I haven't had to do that in a hot minute.
If I remember correctly, you have to select your token.
Oh no, it worked.
Oh, now I get that?
And who is this?
Oh, I saw myself for a second.
And so who am I?
I'm at the bottom, just so you know, Aaron.
Okay, I'll move that up. And I am missing someone. I am missing...
Me.
Yes.
Try that again.
And I'll just roll you in there and you're good. Alright. So, Slain, you got another shot coming at him.
Yep. How'd you know?
your second arrow, you hastily reach for your second arrow, pull it, release, and it just slams into the wall just down here. The goblin screams, gets up, and runs.
Attack of opportunity.
Ha ha! Lazu, you've heard the goblin screaming at the end of somewhere down in this corridor.
Right. I'm gonna hold my turn until Widget goes so I can move.
Okay, Widget, you're up.
Alright. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna move up here. And I don't want to run out in front of everybody. So I'm just going to hold a firebolt in case anyone is charging me.
Okay. Lazu.
All right. Continue to move up. Can I do a double front flip over these?
You can certainly try. Give me an acrobatics.
Okie dokie. Oh.
And you're not able to.
What?
Okay. I'll end my turn, I guess.
Okay. Cordiff.
Let's see. I get there. Oh, I'm still here. Can I? If I dash, can I get past?
It's going to be a tough acrobatics check, but possible.
Okay.
And you skid to a halt as you just see this cavern filled with bodies. Draylee.
Tempted to just like let a fart go in this narrow tunnel because you guys will all have to pass through it. But I'll just try to pass the lane instead.
Okay, in acrobatics. You're able to get past him.
$25, 30, 35. I'm gonna bonus dash because I still can't see anything.
Okay.
Anything worth noting in here as I enter?
The arrow's zipping by you.
Okay.
The goblin up on top of the cliff there releases an arrow that zips right past you. The other thing that you're noticing down below are a bunch of hay sleeping mats, as well as a burnt out cooking fire.
Okay. That's my turn.
As you come up here, you notice a corpse, a human corpse.
Oh.
Spooky.
Slain.
Alright. Let's see, so 5 30. Let's see. I'm guessing the goblin has like partial cover or cover.
Yes, he does.
Which one?
Partial.
And that's just +5 or whatever?
+2.
+2. Yeah, screw it. Let's try and take a shot at him.
Okay. And you round the corner with your bow drawn. As you turn, you look at him, release with deadly accuracy. Knock him in the throat, and he falls down dead. You are out of combat.
I was gonna do that.
But you don't have a bow.
So this large cave is divided in half by a 10-foot high escarpment. A steep, natural staircase leads from the lower portion to the upper edge. The air is hazy with the smoke of a cooking fire, and the pungent smell of poorly cured hides and unwashed goblins. laying on the floor at the top of this escarpment is a dead human body.
Do we
Drayli,
recognize him?
Drayli, you recognize him as Sildar.
No.
He is, and it looks as though he has been cut open into pieces, and much of his body has already been eaten.
Is it recent? Like, does it look like if we had not rested last night, we could have stopped it?
That sounds about accurate.
Oh, no. They did to my boy.
Is there any evidence of any other human individuals?
None.
No?
All of this for nothing, then.
Well, we paid some respects to Sildar. Even if we couldn't save him, those who harmed him won't do anything more.
Damn goblins.
Is he still like in one? Is he still wearing clothes? Can I search him? Is he just a chunk of meat?
He's multiple chunks of meat, but he does still have clothing. And he has absolutely nothing on him.
Well, you just said he has clothing on him.
Well, okay, alright, he's got some clothing. Do you want to take the clothing?
I'm half tempted.
Wouldn't be the worst clothing I dealt with this weekend in D&D.
Let's see. Does so the goblin has arrows on him? I'm assuming.
Yes, he does. He has
All right,
got.
I'd like to take some more arrows.
He's got 4 more arrows on him.
Good.
And while you're searching through him, you also notice that he has a pouch on him.
Yeah, I guess I'll take the pouch and see what he gets.
In the pouch, you see 3 gold teeth, as well as 15 silver pieces.
Well, we got some more teeth and some money in here.
Another item that you find on him is a note that is scratched in goblin.
Okay, what's it say?
The note is addressed to Clarg, and it says where we go here. It's addressed to Clarg, and it says that King Groll wishes that Gundren be taken to Cragmaw Castle at the orders of the Black Spider.
Oh, damn. Well, Gundren ain't here.
But it does mean he's alive, or at least he's useful. We may have time to save him.
That I do.
Is there anywhere in the cave we haven't explored yet? I think this is it, right?
Well, time to go finish our mission.
And for our viewers, another reminder, we're holding a contest. Just vote for who your favorite player character is, and whoever gets the most votes, in about 25 minutes here, they are going to get inspiration. Let us know who your favorite is. This is where you guys headed off to.
Let's see, would any of us be familiar to where the castle is?
I'm sorry?
Would any of us be familiar where that castle is?
No.
Well, I think your best bet is to head into town and see if we can find somebody that knows where this castle is.
Let's go get the wagon.
Do any of the supplies that we found look like something that people would be desperate for?
The supplies include foodstuffs, clothing, building material.
I imagine whoever this is meant for might be in need of it. Is there any indication of who it's destined?
It had the emblem of the Lion Shield Coster on it.
Okay, but no, like, deliver this to Janet.
Correct.
Okay.
Had
I
a
am
zip code on there.
I am sure the Lionhead Costa will pay reward if we tell them where their procurements are. So perhaps we should stop by and see them once we get into town.
Good idea.
That is my recommendation.
Hey guys, all these goblins reminded me of a joke. You want to hear it?
Oh god, not this again. I'm just
What do you
start
call a scary goblin? A turkey. Or, when is a turkey scary? When it's a goblin.
I do not know which is more butchered, the goblin you killed earlier or that joke.
You laughed. It's a good one.
So where to, guys?
I guess.
On to Phandelver?
Well, do we want to look around and see if there's anything extra or no?
Could I take like one of these bedrolls and use it to cover Sildar's remains?
Absolutely.
Actually, could I like load him up as best as I can so we can take him outside and properly bury him?
Definitely.
Alright. Yeah, I will start doing that.
Okay.
It's insane how much we are lagging on such a small map.
Yeah.
It really is. Let's see if I can move you over to a better map. Maybe it'll make things easier.
I think it might be a browser issue. I switched browsers midway through and I'm not having problems.
Yeah. But also on the way out, I'd like to grab one of the goblins, throw it to the wolves, and while they're munching down, I'd like to release the wolves from their chains.
And the wolves immediately kind of shake off the weight of the chain, and two of the wolves
Roll
stay
initiative.
with the goblin remains, while another wolf starts walking out of the cave, finds one of the dead goblins that you left out there, and starts feasting on that.
Alright.
Also, can we bury the remains of Sildar?
Absolutely.
He didn't deserve that.
No.
And then I would like to tame a wolf. Because I can.
How do you tame
Ranger
a wolf?
things. Ranger things.
Ranger things.
Just like horse. Ranger things.
All right, well, give me an animal handling.
Is Goblin one of your favorite enemies?
Oh, yeah.
Because this should be one of your wolves.
So you walk up to one of the wolves, and immediately the first bit of instinct that you get on how to tame a wolf is to kick it. It didn't work. Like the wolf just growls at you, almost as if you were trying to move it away from its meal. Just kind of shifts to the side, keeps an eye on you while eating the goblin parts.
Well, there's two more wolves to try this on.
I can't believe that didn't work.
Alright, so you guys are able to get Sildar buried. Anything else you want to do?
Let's go to Phandelver.
I'm gonna Can I get like some kind of sign or some kind of waypoint marker in order to indicate, like, if we send somebody back over this way, that they could see where the cave is that all the stuff is at?
Okay. How would you do that?
I don't know.
I'd imagine the dead horses are a good enough marker.
The what?
The dead horses?
I mean, by the time someone gets back out here, man, dead animals go by quick.
You can build a cairn. It's just stacked rocks.
There you go. I built a corn.
All right. You start stacking some rocks in there, and you're able to get them about 1.5 feet high.
Oh.
Impressive rock stacking.
Skillful.
Well, I do not want to brag, but I kind of stack rocks for a hobby. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't brag about that either.
I am really good at it.
So where are we heading to?
We're making our way
Phandelver.
to Phandelver. Is there any reason we might delay?
Mm-hmm.
And I will
So, I'm sorry, I'm a little... What did the note say, or the goblin note that we found exactly?
Gundren was taken to, what was it, Cragmaw Keep?
Cragmaw Castle.
Yeah, Cragmaw Castle, by orders of
We're at Cragmaw Hideout.
a spider, I think it was?
But we don't know where that is.
No.
Alright, yep. But, well, maybe if we head to Phandelver, somebody will know something about that.
Gundren did ask us to come here. Maybe someone who knew Gundren might know what his purpose was.
Yeah. Well, on to Phandelver then.
All right. So you guys start making your way down to Phandelver. The rutted track emerges from a wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Phandelver. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old fieldstone foundations. More old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars, surround the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts, as it climbs towards a ruined manor house on a hillside at the east side of town. As you approach, you see children playing on the town green, and townfolk tending to chores or running errands at shops. Many people look up as you approach, but all return to their business as you